Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, for another momentous occasion. As you can see, I have this fucked up cut King Vegeta, who for some reason his mouth is fucked up and he's standing on a piece of shit. I don't know why. But you know what? As retarded as this guy looks with that stroke mouth, I need him to be LR Goku. LR Goku's out. He's about. Too bad Chill didn't come out. It was rumored that he was going to be released before LR Goku, which would have been nice because it would have been another int. It would be more defense, more attack. But this event ain't too bad now that I brought this team. I actually, before, instead of bringing King Cold, I brought Mighty Mask. Don't do that. He's absolutely worthless. You're not going to get anything out of him. He does hit hard, but he's not worth it because King Cold has way better damage reducing shit, and he gets +3 keys, so more supers. Obviously, you gotta bring King Vegeta leads. Gotta bring 16 for blocking. Then I suggest you bring Tao and Roshi in a wig for possible stuns and super sealing. But I'm telling you, dude, fucking low-key MVP of this team is this fucking what's his name? King Cold. He's fucking super good. He gets the +3 key. His passive helps you a lot. Minus 25% for enemy attack. That shit is invaluable. Like, this nigga hits hard as fuck. Like, if it was 10%, I'd be happy with that shit. 25%, I'll take it happily. But you want to try to get a key for your boy. Fuck, I can't remember Jackie Chun's name. Yeah, Jackie Chun. And maybe Mercenary Tao. Yeah, Mercenary Tao, I haven't gotten that many stuns, but you never know, bro. If you want to fucking roll that dice, roll that dice. And I'll tell you, if Chilled was out, I'd probably, even though it sounds like a bit of hearsay, I might replace this Frieza. Either Frieza or Tao, I don't know. Maybe Chun. I don't know. I also don't give a fuck. But yeah, the event's out. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't really. I don't know if there was a date for this, but haven't really been paying attention that much this week. I was actually having a good old time. I was actually having fun. I was programming something in Java. I haven't used Java in a long time. I love that language. Everyone loves to shit on it. If you know anything about it, they're like, "Oh, it's so verbose. All these words. You know, only ass eaters use it." It's like, you know what, fucking. You know, sue me if I put my tongue in the fucking petri dish once in a while. I like Java, for Christ's sake. But yeah, I was doing that, and then this event came out. I said, listen, I gotta have my priorities straight. I need to fucking close this application and start up the fight against LR Goku, a.k.a. King Drainer. I mean, the fucking grind for this event is ridiculous. Like, I was contemplating trying to do it in a weekend, like, just playing it non-stop. I don't have the stones to do that anymore. I went Mong and spent them all on the fucking Super Vegito banner. I think I had an extra 20-something. And I was like, oh, it's fucking super. I was like, you know what? Might as well use it. No reason to save this. But, hey, 50 stones are coming this fucking Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever the fuck. Thanksgiving fucking weekend. Or week. So, there's that. And thank God for Thanksgiving, dude. I need that shit, bro. I'm sick of school. I'm getting to the point where it's just like every Monday. Monday is a motherfucker for me. Monday, I go in 9 a.m. and I come home 9 p.m. And I have 4 classes that day. One of them's a 3-hour class. And it's just fucking nuclear, dude. It drains my energy. And I have like a 2-hour block in between classes, and I either do math homework or I do shit in Linux, and it's just fucking disgusting. But I must say, I gotta admit, this year, I really feel like I've learned a lot, especially going back to Java. I started off with Java, that was my first language. I remember being scared of arrays and fucking being even more scared of 2D arrays. Now it's so simple. It's just a matrix. Especially after taking linear algebra, it really is clear to me. And it's fucking nice, you know, it sounds weird, but, you know, you put the work in, you actually learn shit. I mean, yeah, I had low self-esteem, but Lord knows, my self-esteem's on a slow fucking incline right now. I'd say it's about maybe 5% up there, I'm telling you. At least when it comes to that. But I'm sure it'll get knocked down eventually. But yeah, fucking school's been draining me. Especially ever since Trump won, my university, and apparently every other university in America, has just been fucking pussies crying and whining. I got an email. They're like, listen, if you want to talk, if you feel like slitting your wrists, come talk to us, okay? We know Hillary should have won. It's like, shut the fuck up. Why are you fucking... How are you this salty? Like, just why? Like, I mean, I understand political opinions, yada yada, this, that, and the third. But I don't know. I almost refuse to think that the college students, at least the ones I've been getting emails from, I don't know if they fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm super. I don't know if they're, like, punch drunk or what. Like, I don't know why they're in so much jutsu. Like, first of all, with the protests, I already said it's retarded. You can't... It's legitimate rule. You're not going to do anything about it. Second of all, the thing I got with, like, crying and fucking, you know, it's so sad, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, can you not make it a national tragedy, for Christ's sake? And then another thing, I got an email from the Student Government Association, a.k.a. Foof United, and they're like, yo, man, we're going to have a nice protest. And the reason why they're having the protest is because some undocumented students, like, you know, I feel like Trump is going to get rid of me, and, you know, I some way, somehow, he's going to know I'm undocumented, even though my information is private, and there's no reason for them to deport me. Trump even said that what his goal is to get rid of criminals, and then I guess down the line deport individuals. But it's very hard to do that because information is private, and what one bit of the government has isn't accessible to other bits. Like, for example, well, even if it was, like, when you apply for IRS, I don't know if they ask about your citizenship status, but they actually have something where if you're undocumented and you paid your taxes to the IRS, eventually when you become a citizen, say you've been paying taxes for 5 years and then become a citizen, it's as if those 5 years count towards you being a citizen. Because you were paying your taxes, they count you as being a citizen during that time. And I think there's some other special shit you get to. Just good stuff, fucking undocumented. And the thing about undocumented, too, is, like, I understand, you know, the human condition. I understand, especially in a university setting. But, you know, you gotta understand, laws exist for a reason. There's a reason why there's immigration laws. It's because if we just let anyone in, then it becomes a problem of population growth, economy, and just, you know, basic, just fucking information. You gotta know who's in the country, at least try to. And it's just like people are acting like this is fucking crazy to even have these laws. I remember last semester I was taking not last semester, maybe last year, it was called National Government. It was a political science class. And some kid in there, he was a undocumented individual. And he's going on, like, he's making it sound like people are fucking assholes or even questioning if you have citizenship. It's like, you know, just because I don't have this, that, you know, this is when Romney was running for president. He's like, Romney wants to get rid of us, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, they don't have your personal information to that level. And even if they did, legally, you're here illegitimately. Like, I mean, I understand, you know, you don't want to leave the country. It's the best country in the world. I don't want to leave either. But, you know, you got to understand laws exist for a reason, you fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. I mean, you got to have some type of law and order. And then what do you say to immigrants that come here the right way? They come here the right way, pay taxes, this, that, and the third. Now it's like, oh, well, you know, I know you went through all the right legal channels, but you can go fuck yourself. That's kind of like giving a failing student a degree and a straight A student a degree. So, you know, should we just have everyone fucking graduate college? I know it sucks failing, but there's got to be some type of fucking criteria. Otherwise, I look like a fucking asshole for having a degree with fucking Archie Bunker, who got F's on everything. But, you know, thank God Trump's in the presidency. He's gonna make America great again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. I gotta say, man, Trump, I think that as long as he's not as retarded as me dying to fucking Goku there, but you know, restart, boy. There's no continues, but I can restart my app, fuck, boy. I think he could be a decent president. I don't think he's going to be anything of... I highly doubt people are going to go, ooh, Trump, fucking, ooh. You're going to think of Woodrow Wilson. fucking LBJ and then Trump. No, I don't think he's going to be that type of a president. But I don't know if he's going to be as bad as everyone says. I'll admit, though, there's things he says that fucking drain me. Like, he was talking about, he's like, we need a conservative justice in the Supreme Court because I want to make it a point to overturn Roe v. Wade, 1973, which is a fucking landmark Supreme Court case. It's one of the, like, it's probably top 10, maybe even top 5 landmark cases. I mean, I only can think of a few. Brown versus Board, Loving versus Virginia, and then recently Obergefell versus Hodges, but that's whatever. But yeah, Roe versus Wade is a very important Supreme Court case that it's not just about abortion. A lot of people go, oh, what the fuck, we're going to have abortion? And it's like, no, you fucking piece of shit. If it was just about abortion, it would have never passed that Supreme Court because at the time, the court was headed by Chief Justice I think his name was John G. Rehnquist. I know his last name was Rehnquist. It was the Rehnquist court. Very conservative court, indeed. It preceded a very liberal court, the Berger court, which had the Brown versus Board and the Loving versus Virginia case, which basically had to deal with segregation and miscegenation. And basically the Rehnquist court, they basically theorized that from the 1965 Connecticut versus Griswold versus Connecticut case, which basically said that women had the right to take birth control pills because it's their privacy and the government doesn't have the right to intrude on their privacy, that women also have the right to get an abortion. To some degree, they did put a limitation saying that if it's in the 3rd trimester, you know, if the baby's fucking kicking and talking, you don't kill it. But the point remained that through privacy, women have the right to do this. And then in 1992 or 5, Planned Parenthood versus either Florida or United States, one or the other, basically affirmed it even more, saying that not even the 3rd trimester, but something about viable. Basically, if the baby ain't fucking, you know, walking around, you could, you know, put a fucking bullet in its head. But, you know, the important point is the idea of privacy, not having the government be overbearing, which is what this country was founded upon. But to have Trump just say, you know, we, like, not even just say, I hope this happens, but, you know, this is a goal of ours. It's very haughty. I don't like it. I mean, in general, I don't like the executive branch. They're always trying to manipulate Congress or manipulate the judiciary in order to do their bidding. And I don't like it in general. But for him to say, you know, ooh, hopefully we get rid of Roe versus Wade, I don't think it's obviously it's possible, but I'm saying that I don't think it's likely for them to overturn Roe versus Wade. At the most, I would say that they may mitigate it. Not even Roe versus Wade, but just pull it back to Roe versus Wade, saying the 3rd trimester, or, you know, make it a little more strict. But the whole idea of federalism and states having rights, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, states have done so much wrong. I mean, it was fucking states that tried to make a civil war. I mean, it was, well, not try to make, there was a civil war, and it was fucking states that refused segregation and decided to keep being racist fucks, and Jim Crow law did not get abolished. And it was states that fucking elected Donald Trump. I mean, states don't have a good track record. Fuck. But, you know, President Trump, if it was President Hillary, same shit, different day. The executive branch is the executive branch. And to think that just one person can make a gigantic difference is a bit naive. Definitely the president has influence, but, you know, to what degree is arguable. And for everyone who's crying and fucking sad and mad and this, that, and the third, I guess get it out of your system. I mean, when Obama became president the first time, conservatives were depressed. So I guess this is a taste of what they had in 2008. Just let it soak in, get mad, get sad. And then eventually, maybe a month, eventually politics will start becoming more political, more boring to the Commonwealth. Starts going from Fox News to more like fucking C-SPAN, and people just tap out. So, you know, people aren't going to care. Another 4 years, people will complain and say we can't have another 4 years of Trump. I don't know. I don't know who the Democrats are going to be putting forward. They already kind of alluded maybe Michelle Obama. Ooh. It's like, can you not? Like, Michelle Obama, like, what the fuck has she done other than been more likable than Barack Obama? No offense, but She is pretty cool. I saw her on Sesame Street. I love that program. But that's pretty much it. As you can see, I got the 12 medals. I'm fucking bowling. I mean, you know, what can I say? At the end of the day, God bless the USA. Amen. And my nigga Trump.